So we're gonna get right into this video. This video gonna be short and simple, man. Pretty much just explaining. Excuse me, I'm a little sick. Really though, in this video, I'm gonna be explaining some of the do's and don'ts when getting into like trading and stuff like that. Because there are certain rules and certain principles that you have to follow in order to limit how much money you lose in the markets and to eventually don't take no L's, you feel me? So the first one I want to talk about is risk management. Risk management is so important, right? And the reason risk management is so important is because without risk management, if you take an L, you could potentially blow an account, meaning like you can lose every single dollar that's in that account if you don't have proper risk management. If you don't have like some type of proper risk management factor when you trade. Another reason why proper risk management is so important is because it's a very disciplined way of trading, you feel me? So it's like, it just helps you limit how much you lose, because there are gonna be times where the market not gonna give you what you're looking for and you're gonna take L's, you feel me? That's what come with it. But you can limit how much you lose on certain trades, and that's where those risk management factors come in. All right, so the next one I want to talk about is patience. A lot of people get into you know, trading thinking it's finna just be, man, I'm finna make $1 million overnight. Look, I'm here to tell you, it ain't happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. You feel me? What you put in is what you get out. You feel me? That's just that. And being patient is so important with trading, because a lot of people tend to, like, when they get into the markets or whatever, what they tend to do is they tend to be super thirsty with trying to, you know, make money, that you making the wrong decisions or you making the wrong moves to actually execute trades, profitable trade setups. So now when you're not patient, it make you make unwise decisions on, you know, when to get in the markets. Now you're losing unnecessary money because you didn't want to be patient. So I like to tell people a lot, like, when you get into this, come with some type of form of patience. You feel me? And if you don't got patience already, hey, look, these markets will humble you real fast. And this is just me being transparent, you feel me? A lot of people think it's just, you feel me, like, you just finna get in here, you finna just make a bag, which you could, you know, which is true. You are gonna make money, but you gotta be transparent and realistic with this, because this ain't no win. It's just like everything else. It's gonna come with L's. You feel me? It's gonna come with L's. So in order to limit how much you lose, patience matter. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is having a trading plan. And this one is so important because I had to learn this the hard way. Like, I just be trading, I get into the markets, and I won't have no type of structure, no type of foundation. I won't have no type of goal, or I wouldn't, you feel me, have like no real like set in stone goal on what it is that I'm trying to get out of the markets. You feel me? I'm just going in there like, alright, I'm finna see what I see and I'm finna just make some money. You feel me? No, you wanna actually go in there with a solid plan. Like, this what I'm gonna do. These the rules I'm gonna follow. If I don't get these rules, if these rules don't apply to the trade, I'm not taking it. You feel me? You gotta have all that mapped out literally when you trade. You gotta have a trading plan. And your trading plan, like I said, consists of rules that you follow in order for you to actually take a trade setup. It consists of the time and the time that you want to trade, the time frames that you're going to trade. It consists of the pairs, the currency pairs that you plan on, you know, trading. All of that is in your trading plan. Your strategy, all of that is actually in your trading plan. So yeah, definitely come up with a profitable, not profitable, I'm tripping. Definitely come up with a trading plan that you can follow and stay consistent with following that trading plan, because the more consistent you are, the more results you'll get. Now, a few don'ts, right? A few don'ts that I want to get into, because I get a lot of people, like when they first just starting out trading, a lot of people, they take that first L, and then once they take that L, they chasing out to the market to get that money back that they lost. So before we even get into this, before I even talk about revenge trading or anything like that, before you even make the decision to trade, ask yourself, do I even have the capital that I'm willing to lose to trade with? Because if you don't, then you might as well not trade, because I'm not finna sit here and tell nobody to use their bill money, their car note money, they gas and light bill money to trade with. No, I'm not doing that, because I wouldn't even do it myself. So it's just me being transparent. If you don't have the money to trade and you're not willing to lose that money, then don't trade. That's not for you. Simple, right? And then another thing that people do is they chase after the markets. So now when you take an L, you trying to get your get back. You trying to find, opportunities in the market, but ain't nothing working out for you. So now it turned into a gambling thing. Now you just gambling. You feel me? Now it's not even trading no more at this point, because you just chasing instead of being patient and just waiting and just going back to the drawing board. Okay, look, this is what I did wrong. This is what I need to do going forward. And then come back and, win. You feel me? But a lot of people, that's where they go wrong at. They try to chase the markets. Double A Forex.